What is my job as a sponsor? Again, this is Skip McNutt with the 20 questions on the network marketing industry. What's my job as a sponsor? This is a question that really doesn't get asked too much, but it should be, and it's a very important area. Sponsorship is it's the process of signing somebody up to come into your network. There's an awful lot of people that sign somebody up, point them in a direction, and that's it. They get them to buy their first product. They may talk to them on occasion, invite them to a few events perhaps, and feel that their job as a sponsor is done. Well, that's fine. If you're just in it for the product and earn enough money to pay for your product, treat it as a hobby, whatever, that's fine. If you're not going to take on what I would refer to or think of as the full responsibility of a sponsor, make sure that the people that you sign up at least know who they can go to and that they can get hooked up with somebody that's going to provide the support. You don't have to provide the support. You don't have to provide a lick of training if you don't want to. No one says you have to. However, if you are going to treat it as a business, I believe we have a responsibility to the people that we led into the opportunity to make sure they're well taken care of. So it's our job as a sponsor to make sure that we help to support the efforts of the people that we sign up. Again, this is one of those things where we're looking, if you want to be a top producer and really make the big income, then you want to have influence on people as one who can help other people. You will have spent some time learning what you need to know, going through the policies and procedures and rules and product information. You will have spent some time doing these things and have information that you can provide and be a resource for the people that you sponsor. Now, having said that, I want to be a little bit careful here, because you can end up in the sponsor mode and forget about the other responsibilities and activities that are going to generate income for you in the business. If this is set up correctly, and this is huge, if it's set up correctly, then you have seen to it that there is training information available for the people that you sponsor, that you can hold their hand enough to put some good information in their hands and let them run with it. You want to support them to the degree that they know you're there, that you can give them assistance, encourage them, and give them advice, point them in the right direction for good information, look after their well-being, and ensure that they're being successful. There is a role that you play there. It is a responsibility. But if you're an employer and you hire somebody to go to work for you, you don't do their job for them. You point them in the direction of what needs to be done, give them the right tools to do the job, and help them so that they can become productive. That's how you leverage yourself in business. So the sponsor becomes an individual who is applying leverage to the task. You've taken training materials, and by the way, you don't even have to produce the training materials. If you're doing this right, you're going to have training materials available, lots of education and support. I personally have used a lot of things. Now, I produce some training materials because I like to, and it's interesting to me. However, the majority of the things that I'm going to direct somebody to are professionally done by people that do it better than I do, and I can make sure that I get my people, anybody that I sponsor, plugged into really good information. I'm going to make sure that anybody I sponsor is well taken care of. But understand that if you're successful, you're going to have a network of thousands, and you cannot personally monitor the well-being and training of thousands of people. You can't do it. But you can do it for a core group that will pass it on to a core group that will pass it on to a core group, etc. You can make sure that the people that are close to you in your inner circle are getting the kind of support that they need, and that you're available to give a certain amount of guidance to the people that are further down in the system in your organization. It's very important. It's very important that you have influence over your organization. The only way you're going to gain influence is if you are doing the things that need to be done to provide the support that shows you care. What's that saying? People don't know how much you know until they don't care about what you know until they know about how you care. I put that badly, but you get the point. If you really care enough to make sure people are taken care of, you're going to gain credibility and trust, and influence. So your goal here as a sponsor is to influence other people. And you'll do that by building trust. You'll do that by being loyal and supportive and having good resources that you can pass on to your network so they can grow. Very, very important. So a sponsor's job, if you're treating it as a business, is genuine, it's serious, it's real, and how well you do that job is going to be a very big part in how successful your organization becomes, how much money you make, did you achieve your goals, and how many people did you help achieve their goals. So, see you on the next question. Thanks.